Vegan gains. You killed your cat. There, I said it. Now, I'm not one up for debating. I don't believe in debating. I'm going to tell you why. I bring facts to the table. You bring facts to the table. And we're trying to one-up each other in our belief system on why this is the way that it is and why your beliefs matter the way that it is. Debates never clearly identify a winner. Period. Debates are a waste of time. All right. But what I can tell you is when facts are present, right, you have more ammunition to back up your claim. Just like the vegan diet, everybody claims the vegan diet is healthy, but yeah, there's a lot of vegans croaking on it. Listen, I'm not going to say what my beliefs are, but I can tell you this. A lot of got to do with a lot of the chemical shit that, you know, they use to process that shit in labs. Put it out there. Now, humans are omnivores, which means we eat both plants and animals, right? We can eat all. We can eat plants, veggies, get protein sources from there. We can get protein sources from animals. Our body, the liver especially, is amazing at breaking down, doing what it needs to do to convert stuff, fat, all that stuff to help the body grow and function as a whole. But protein is essential to the body. I don't care if you're an animal or a plant. Protein is essential for the makeup because protein helps the body functions, the organs especially, function properly, right? Now, recently your cousin went on your live stream. I bet he's mad about them Carolina Panthers. How you doing, Vince? Went on your fucking live stream, and I hate to say it, I think Vince is an okay guy. He's a little kumse little gay, but that's his flavor. But he made himself look like a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, Vince. I'm gonna still line for you. I'm telling it how it is. I'm telling to you how it is. How the fuck you say your little catchphrases to your pitch troopers? Facts are facts. Here's a fact. Cats are obligate carnivores. That's a fact. Dogs are omnivores. That is also a fact. Dogs evolved, whereas cats did not. What is a lion? That is a feline. What is a leopard? That is a feline. What is a tiger? That's a feline. What do they all have in common? They eat fucking meat. Raw meat at that. Okay? Dogs evolved from wolves and coyotes. See? Two different things. Right? Coyotes eat meat. Wolves eat meat. Hell, fucking hyenas eat meat. Okay? But over time, dogs evolved to where they can eat certain plants, certain vegetables, but they still need an abundance of meat in their diet. But a cat needs meat. Don't just take my word for it. Here, don't take my word for it. You can look this up yourself. No, cats are not omnivores. They are obligate carnivores, meaning they need to consume animal protein to survive. They need all this stuff, especially this is cellular makeup. The arachidonic acid, that's a cellular membrane makeup of cellular function in the body, which is found mainly in the brain, the liver, and I can't think of the other location. And let me shit. I can't think of the other location, but it's found mainly in those areas: the brain, the liver, and oh Lord, shit. Let me look. I don't want to fucking come off the wrong way, because even me, I have brain farts. I have brain farts. Oh yeah, the glandular organs. I don't good. I couldn't think, but it's found in the glandular organs. So But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, okay, cats need all of that. Cats evolved to eat prey, not plants, and their the physiological is different from dogs, which is more omnivorous. Okay, the physiologically, cats may have developed to eating plant-heavy commercial pet foods, but this doesn't change their biology. That means their chemical makeup. Vegan gains. While cats may occasionally eat plants like grass, most of their diet should consist of animal protein with small prey like rodents, birds, and small reptiles and amphibians. So, unlike dogs, cats are obligate carnivores. It is not often you find cats hunting carrots and broccoli. Don't let the marketing behind pet food distract you from the underlying fact. Cats are carnivores, not herbivores or omnivores. They require meat to survive. Now, you had a dog once. Here you go. You should use Google sometimes. Dogs are omnivores, meaning they can eat both plants and meats. Dogs evolved from ancestors that were strictly meat eaters, but adapted more to a varied diet. Dogs can digest and get nutrients from both plants and animal sources. Dogs have digestive and metabolic traits that are similar to omnivores like pigs and rats than carnivorous cats. Dogs can remain healthy eating both animal and plant foods. However, a diet that isn't nutritionally complete can put your dog at risk of malnutrition. I think you had an issue with your dog not fucking digesting food. But dogs, especially still, they need to have a uptick in protein. Now, the reason why I said all this is because Vince Goodrum said that he didn't have enough evidence to back up his claims, right? Let me put it to you this way. Your cat died from kidney disease. And one of the ways you get kidney disease is lack of protein, lack of certain fatty acids, lack of certain enzymes. And plant protein for cats isn't going to have that cellular makeup, unlike meat protein, because there are certain vitamins and minerals and stuff that just come right from the meat protein versus the plant protein. And unless you were supplementing all that stuff for your cat, the kidney shut down. Now, some that could be hereditary, some that could be genetically marked up, but I find it kind of funny that you didn't tell us what the vet said what caused the kidney disease. If I'm a betting man, it was a legitimate veterinarian, that vet probably said the diet you fed your cat caused the kidney disease. It's like if I drink too much alcohol, the liver filters, the kidney also filters, but if I'm constantly putting alcohol, especially liquor, on my kidneys and liver, guess what the kidneys are going to do eventually? Or a lot of sugar, diabetes. Guess what's going to happen? I'm going to develop renal disease, kidney disease. Because I'm constantly giving my kidneys harmful shit instead of giving it some of it in moderation to where it can clean itself, the liver can detox and filter shit out. And that's what you did to your cat. But I want to play this because, you know, you try to go at Vince and I want to hear. Let's get to the
issue with your claim that me feeding my cat a vegan diet caused
it did
him to have kidney disease. What's the evidence for the claim?
I don't have any evidence because it's not my cat. I'm not in Canada with you.
Right. So we're not. So we're not talking about why my particular cat died. The statement you made was,
this is a good one.
Me feeding my cat a vegan diet contributed to him getting kidney disease.
Well, what does the evidence say? Yes, feeding a cat a vegan diet without carefully considering their nutritional needs can significantly increase their risk of developing kidney disease. Wow! As cats are obligate carnivores and require specific nutrients found in only animal sources that cannot be adequately replaced by plant-based alternatives. Alternatives. Therefore, a vegan diet is generally not recommended for cats and should only be attempted under close veterinary supervision, which you did not have. Wow! A vegan diet lacks essential amino acids, vitamins, and minerals that cat needs for proper kidney function. Wow! Plant-based diets can make cats' urine more alkaline, increasing the risk of developing urinary tract crystals in stone, which can further strain the kidneys because kidneys trying to pass the shit. Wow! If you are considering a vegan diet for your cat, consult your veterinarian first to ensure that you can provide the necessary supplements and monitor their health closely. Wow, you say? So who killed a cat again? Who? Who killed Prismo again? I think it was you, Vegan Games. I think that's all Vince had to do right there. That's a fact. A reality fact. Wow.
And dying.
Yes, that's correct.
What's the evidence that vegan cats have higher instances of kidney disease?
Because they lack proper nutrients and amino acids, and their pH get fucked up because they don't have the proper shit, so the body can break down that shit so the kidneys can pass it without upsetting the kidneys' pH balance. Wow. Well, the piss pH balance, which can cause creatinine to build up in the kidneys, which can lead to the kidneys failing, which can cause chronic kidney disease, which can cause fluid to build up because kidneys are failing, which is probably why Prismo looks so plumped to begin with, holding a lot of fluid, and boom with dynamite, congestive heart failure most likely from kidney disease. Wow!
What's the evidence of what?
What's the evidence that cats fed a vegan diet have higher incidences of kidney disease?
Google, motherfucker! Google! Google, motherfucker! Are you using it? Google! Google! Google. Look, I'm going to click on this. Let's see what it says. Look, no, cats should not be fed a vegan diet. Now, look, cats may benefit from a vegan diet. A vegan diet is not only safe for your pets, but can have health benefits. But yet, that's a guardian. But this is true fact. 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 Not one base study that says cats may get. May means there's a chance, a 50-50 chance it may not. Cats don't do well. You see a whole bunch of them. You have to monitor cats. They need to go to the vet more often. They got to have blood work did. You didn't do that. You didn't do all this. There's no evidence. There's a lot of evidence. I bet you that if they did an autopsy on your cat and they went back and looked at this shit, they would have seen it. And when you type in kidney disease, it tells you outright. AI. That's, intelligence, artificial intelligence. That's a computer that got all of this evidence across the spirit of the internet, put it together from millions and millions and millions and millions of websites and got that. You can go on Wikipedia and probably read about that. Cats on a vegan diet develop abnormally alkaline urine. All of this tells you all of this. Google, motherfucker. Instead of you going off of one study and killing your animals, you need to go off the broad scope. Google, motherfucker. But now, besides all that, and you going back and forth with Vince, you said something about humans adapting. That's why humans can't lose weight. Let me find this here.
As far as animals are concerned,
okay,
human beings such as us can make choices there.
Would
I'm
you?
Just referring to.
Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. Are you familiar with the phenomena called antagonistic pleiotropy?
Listen, those are the big fancy words trying to make you sound smart. You basically sit up here and say that the reason why humans can't lose weight after they cut back on eating food is because we done adapted to how we eat. The law of thermodynamics is calories in, calories out. Period. Point blank. That's the universal law of thermodynamics. It's a little bit more skeptical on that, but that's mainly the universal law. Energy cannot be produced nor destroyed. But we use energy. Calorie is a source of energy. You put the calories in, the body converts it to energy. We burn off said energy. We burn off said calories. We destroy said calories. Calories in, calorie out. The law of thermodynamics. So the reason why humans got fat over the years is because we got lazy. I give you an example. Back in the day, before everybody and their mama could afford a riding lawnmower, how do you think grass got cut? We actually used push mowers. My good friend, and guess what? I'm gonna show you something. Guess what I still use to cut my yard? You know, I want you to take a wild fucking guess. Let me go back a few days, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I cut my fucking grass. Let me go way back, a little bit back. Let me show you how I cut my grass. You know, some of us aren't lazy bums. Some of us, let me pull myself up here so you can see. My lawnmower sound like shit, but it's running a little rich. But I cut my grass. Lawnmower spun. Well, I had the air filter out because it would need to be clean. That's why I'm spun like that. But let's see if you can see me one more time. That's me cutting in my yard. That's me cutting my fucking yard. Because some of us are not lazy bums. We like to use a push mower. Now, like I said, I had my air filter out because it didn't want to crank. It was clogged. That's why it's breathing. It's running real rich. It's sucking in more unfiltered air, and then the thing got dump more fuel. Everybody going. That's what that is. I'm gonna fix that this week. So those of you that are like, oh, what the fuck? And then how did I do my hedges? You ask. Well, shit. Let me show you that, because you know some people got this little hedging machine that they lazy. They want to burn no calories. The machine does all the work. How does Savar do his hedges? See that hedger in my fucking hand? The hard way, motherfucker. The hard way. Who you think picked up this shit? How does Savar work? The hard way. Picking up shit with my bare hands. Burning fucking calories. Because that's what I do. I didn't use no fucking goddamn machine to hedge. I did the fucking hedging. I'm out here cutting fucking shit. That's why humans got fat. That's exactly why we got fat. Who is that you say out there cutting shit? Who's that cutting shit you say? Who's doing that you say? That's why humans got fat. Then I had the weed eat. We want things easy. Once again, to my lawnmower guys, the air filter was out. Calm down. Because when your lawnmower like shit, the air filter was out. Clean it. I didn't put it in. I let it dry. I need to cut my grass. I need the air, extra air getting in. The ECUs get a little rich. Pumping gas. Well, most lawnmowers don't have ECUs, but it's going to dump more gas because more air. Blah, blah. There it is. Air to fuel ratio is a little bit off. That's why it sounded like it was. That's why. Now, That's what humans do. Instead of walking, we ride bikes. We ride skateboards, hoverboards. So we're conserving calories. But if humans would stop doing easy shit and actually move their bodies, then guess what? We will burn calories. That means we will lose weight if and only if we're not eating in a surplus. It's calories in, calories out. The law of thermodynamics. So I don't understand this myth about what you said about humans, but I'm gonna let you say in your own fucking voice here, okay?
No, I have no clue what the hell that is.
So it's a phenomena that occurs in evolution.
Shut up.
It's beneficial for fitness early in life, which helps it grow quickly, survive a lot of stress that it may have to endure early in life. But those adaptations, but those same adaptations that are beneficial for fitness early in life are not beneficial later in life.
Now that's a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn lie. The more fit you are early in life, if you keep doing fitness, it'll last your whole life. Can you outrun Father Time? No. But can you have an amazing physique in your 60s and 70s and be stronger than the average 60 and 70-year-old grandpa and grandma? Yes, you can. Naturally, too. Okay? There is no limit to fitness. Health is wealth. And the stronger you are, the longer you tend to live, because the stronger you are as a muscular skeleton, guess what? Your heart is a muscle. The stronger your heart, the stronger your muscular skeleton, the stronger your grip strength. And this is science-based as well as medical evidence. The longevity of your life increases by a few years because your body has a longer time and a harder time of breaking down. We walk, we tear up our bodies daily. Those of us that's active. Bone break and repair bone spurs. We do when we step, we get bone splints and shit and it repairs. That's how that bone goes thicker, but in the process, we get bone spurs a lot of times. But the thicker the bone, the harder it is with the bone marrow and everything. The harder it is to get all those issues with bone marrow disease, bone cancer, osteoporosis, arthritis. Your joints and ligaments are good. Health is wealth. That's the stupidest. I don't even know where you heard that from. Then why bother getting healthy at a young age if it ain't gonna matter later in life? When they tell a 50-year-old, hey, we need you to start exercising to prolong your life, that means there's some benefits there, asshole. And you call yourself a debater. You a stupid fuck. You a stupid fuck.
So a good example of this might be human beings' proclivity to eat very high calorically dense food. We clearly instinctually...
No, we was taught that. See, I don't eat that way no more because I realized that I was fucking killing myself. Now, I'm not saying I don't have McDonald's. I'm not saying I don't eat Pizza Hut from time to time. But normally I would eat McDonald's, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. I eat out a lot. And I know how to cook, but I prefer fast food when I was younger. But I realized that shit, it was causing a lot of death and destruction in my family. So you change your diet up, you start lifting weights, doing cardio. Guess what happened? I got into shape. And for those who've been watching my channel long enough know, I used to be big, fat face. This is still the leftover fat that's slowly going away. But tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm at the gym, cardio only, an hour on the elliptical for one day. I'm going to do an hour on the Stairmaster the next day, an hour on, 30 minutes on the treadmill, 30 minutes on the bike on Thursday. And then the rest of my week is after recovery. And repeat it next week until I get back to lifting weights. So what you're about to say is stupid. I just showed you and told you why men and women got fat. We got lazy. We have these things in our faces all the time. We have these things in our faces all the time. We want to be YouTube famous and shit. We get fat and lazy. Just like you got fat just to lift some fucking heavy weight. Now you're cutting down, but guess what? Just because you look aesthetically pleasing don't mean you're healthy. You ride a scooter where you go a little moped. I rarely see you do any cardio. Your breathing tells me that. Fuck out of here.
Like foods that are very fatty, sugary, salty. That's why, you know, like McDonald's is super popular. That's why we like fried chicken. That's why we like milkshakes and donuts.
I don't know about you. I don't like most of that. I'm going to be honest.
I eat it and I work out. Calories in, calories out.
With you, I don't eat that crap.
Okay, well, that's you specifically. But this is true of every species. Practically every species tries to eat very calorically dense foods that help them gain a lot of weight. That's why human beings have a proclivity towards obesity. That's why
you done it to bulk up, to lift heavy weight. Now you cut it out, and guess what? You're losing weight. I can see it in your face. You're losing weight. Tell me how you're losing weight. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Is it because you cut your calories down? Well, I want to hear it. I'll let you finish first.
Why there's an obesity epidemic. That sort of behavior to seek out very highly calorically dense foods was beneficial for us during our evolutionary history. Eating a lot of fatty meat, finding like sources of salt.
We still do that. Us active motherfuckers, at least. I had steak and eggs yesterday, and the day before, I'm eating shrimp and steak tacos tonight. And then I'm going to get off steak for a while because that's red meat and go to eating fish for a few days or so with beans and rice and veggies and shit.
Getting fatter, like, it helped us resist, like, famine. That gaining weight like that.
I don't know no fat ass hunter and gatherer in the 17s and 1600s. They used food for energy back then. They had to keep moving. And that fat was healthy because it had essential omega-3s and shit in it with fatty acids and fucking enzymes and protein and vitamins to keep them people fucking moving. To hunt and to build. Fuck you mean? You couldn't eat enough in the 1700s as a black man. You got your ass when you was a slave. You had to work all day, boy. Then in the 15, 14, 13, what was fat back then? Nobody knew what fat was. They were either building pyramids or building cities and shit and railroads and shit. Fuck you talking about? The fuck are you talking? People didn't start getting fat, like really fat, till like, I don't know, in the early, maybe mid-1800s. And then it shot up after about 1950. And it really ramped up after about 1980. 2010 and up, forget about it. The fuck you talking about? Look out of here, man.
Is not beneficial for you long term, though. It can lead to diabetes, heart disease, crap like that. So
if you're overweight and obese, yeah. But if you're, I don't know, working out, burning calories, drinking a lot of water, getting good vitamins and minerals, the body has this way of doing what it needs to do. Cholesterol or high cholesterol, well, my HDL high, my LDL high. The HDL is high and my overall cholesterol is high is a good thing. That means I'm gonna have testosterone production done. I'm gonna have estrogen production done. I'm gonna have all these hormones being regulated because cholesterol is a byproduct of some hormones. My lipoprotein in my blood to help carry my cholesterol stuff. The membrane stuff can be produced. There's a lot in cholesterol, right? So what the fuck are you talking about? No, it's when you just eat a lot of sugar and get fat and don't move your ass. Then you get diabetes, right? Because your pancreas is at a high demand to make an insulin because you got either too much fat on your ass. That means that fat is a lot of stored sugar that the liver has to convert into usable energy. So that means the pancreas has to produce insulin at a high rate so it can regulate. And once your pancreas gets strained, because sugar is a byproduct of inflammation, once your pancreas gets too strained, guess what happened? It starts to lack making insulin. And you get what they call insulin resistance, which leads to type 2 diabetes. And if you're too skinny, the same can happen too. If all you eating a lot of sugar and not burning it off. Yeah, you're skinny, but too much muscle, a skinny person, that's a lot of glycogen, sugar, right? And if all you're eating is carbs all the fucking time, and your pancreas has to keep producing insulin to regulate all that shit, you're going to have too much sugar in your bloodstream at one time and stores. Guess what happens? If you don't piss it out in time, over time, inflammation constantly, you get type 2 diabetes. That's why you eat sugar and carbs at a particular rate, mainly protein. You need protein. So what the fuck are you talking about? And this is why you couldn't pass your personal training certificate test that you said you took years ago and you couldn't pass it. It's common sense. What the fuck are you talking about?
So that would be an example of antagonistic pleiotropy.
No, well, no,
so the idea that just because you have...
We had to... Well, 100 years ago, cousin, we had to take in a lot of calories because, you know, people chopped down trees. We had to... We did a lot more work. You know, it's 20.
You didn't hear about heart disease and diabetes and shit back then. People stay active, busy, breaking down muscle tissue while working the body. You eating carbs and sugar, and it's filling back those muscle stores and shit. So you can have energy to move, dumbass.
2024, you know, for the most part, human beings are in a sedentary lifestyle to where,
lazy.
You know, we don't work as much. We don't burn.
Well,
as many
okay.
Calories.
Let me be.
I was agreeing with you. You're exactly.
Let me be okay. Let me be a little more specific. So, one fact of human metabolism is it's very easy for us to gain weight. It's much harder for us to lose weight.
No shit, Sherlock. You know why it's hard to lose weight? Because it requires you to do activity to lose weight. That's hard work. Work. Something you know nothing about. Now, for you cut your calories down. It's obvious. Your face shows. But you're going to lose so much weight before you got to come down again and again and again and again. Because all you do is this. You lift weight still, but all you do is this. But just you cutting away 400, 500, 600 extra calories, you're going to lose weight up to a certain point. Then you got to adjust it again. Or either up your activity to where you're not starving yourself to lose weight, or cut your calories down and keep your activity about the same to continue to lose weight. It's called the law of thermodynamics. When you gain a lot of weight, your metabolism speeds up to try to burn those calories off so you won't get too fat. But over time, what can happen? You'll get too fat and your metabolism will then start to slow down because you're too fucking fat and your body's under constant stress, so it'll slow everything down. And the reverse happens. When you get too lean, well, your metabolism will slow down because it's trying to keep your ass alive. So there they find line. Your metabolism correlates with your body fat percentage, your overall weight. I have a pretty strong metabolism. Why? I have a lot of muscle, right? And I'm very active. Muscle tissue is very active. And I have about 15%, maybe 14% body fat. So my metabolism is right where it needs to be. I eat, I burn calories, I don't gain weight, don't lose weight. Now, I'm technically on a small little cut. So my metabolism is probably going to go up a little bit because I'm doing a lot of activity. But what you're saying is stupid. Yes, it's easy to gain weight. If you're just eating and sitting down, you're going to get fat. You're not burning calories. You're storing it. Are you that stupid? See, someone like me, you wouldn't want to debate. Because I don't play within your playground. I don't play within your rules. I'm the type of person, that's why I don't do debates. Because you'll try to ask me a very sociological, challenging question that really don't have no answer. And then you'll come up with this big ass word around mumbo language sausage fucking jumbo bullshit to try to sound smart. But you're stupid. You ever heard that term, you're so stupid you won't get out your own fucking way? You're stupid. Just admit you killed your cat on a vegan diet. Facts bag me up on this one. More studies than what you have bag me up on this one. We can put 30 vets in a room that deal with animals, 30 veterinarians. Out of the 30, 5 of them might agree with you. Now, if you're doing basic math, 30 veterinarians, that's 100% if all 30 agree. So if 5 of them didn't agree with me, that's still on average 25 out of the 30 agree with me. That's still roughly about 85%-ish, maybe 90-ish agree with me. So that means it backs my claim. It backs it. A lot more, right, than what you have. You killed your cat. Now you're trying to sound smart with this big paradox about humans not losing weight. It's called activity. See, people like me, we listen. It's like, I don't know, you try to go against that big, fat, lazy asshole about the war in Gaza. Both of y'all sound stupid. And you claim you have military intelligence because you play video games. Stupid. Someone actually been in the military. That was stupid. I'm not even going to get into that comment. I'm not going to get into it. Listen, I'm done with this. I'm going to let you finish. Now I'm going to cut this shit off.
Most animals, if you give them a caloric surplus and they gain weight, if they go back to their normal diet, they usually just lose weight and go back to normal weights.
Animals, mainly dogs and cats, if they're not too obese, and you said the word diet, if you cut their calories down, that's what diet is, they're going to lose weight. Animals, house pets, you control when they eat. So when you cut their calories down, they're going to lose weight. It's like a baby. It's like my son. He's 5. He can't go downstairs and cook no food right now. He's autistic, but he can make certain things. But if I were to cut down what he eats now, he'll be anorexic. Neither one of my kids are obese. You know, you don't love kids, but they're my babies right there, by the way. Neither one of them obese. I'd be damned they get obese. Me and my wife are not obese. So that's stupid what you just said. The same applies to humans.
So if you feed rats a caloric surplus, and then you feed them the calories they're eating before, they're just going to lose weight. That's not true of human beings. The
dumbest shit I ever heard come out your mouth.
Beings will gain weight and then they won't lose weight once they go back to their normal diet.
So how much was the calorie surplus? 300? That's probably water weight once they cut 300 calories back down. If they was eating a 2,000 calorie surplus and gaining weight up until they got to the point to where they weight got up to their caloric intake to maintain that weight, Once they pull that 2,000 calories away and go back from eating a 5,000 calorie diet to a 3,000 calorie diet, they're going to drop weight. Why? They're in a big ass deficit. But if the diet surplus wasn't that much to begin with, like 200 to 300 calories, and they ate that for 6 months, they might gain 3 or 4 pounds, 5 pounds. Lose 3 pounds of water weight. The scale might not show up. They probably lost 3 pounds of water weight. So no, if they're not doing no activity, it's the calories in, calories out. But I want to hear you explain why.
We have an evolutionary adaptation to store body fat and keep it.
That's called laziness. Laziness. Aren't you losing weight right now, dipshit? If I go back and look at some of your weightlifting videos, your face was fat when you were pushing that 405. You done slimmed down over the last 3 or 4 months. Why is that? You cutting your calories down, aren't you? So how much of a surplus was you eating? 1,000 surplus diet daily. So if you cut that 1,000, maybe 1,500 of that away, you start losing fucking weight. And you wonder why you didn't get your fucking personal training fucking goddamn. Anyway, listen. You killed your cat. There, I said it. You killed your cat, bitch. You did. It's nobody's fault but yours. In facts, bag me up on that. Not your opinion. Not one study. Not 2 studies. Plenty of them bag me up. This is called Big Bank Take Little Bank. Once again, I'm going to type something in. I want you to see this. Let me see something. Oh, I'll pull this up. Let me see something. I'm going to share this page real quick. Let me see something. I want you to see the law of thermodynamics. The first law of thermodynamics. Within the isolated system, the total energy of the system is constant, even if the energy has been converted from one form to another. This is another way of stating the law of conservation of energy, that energy cannot be created or destroyed, but merely converted from one form to another. That right there in itself is the foundation of calories in, calories out. That energy cannot be created or destroyed, but merely converted from one form to another. We intake food. The food, believe it or not, is a form of energy that is converted for us into calories, so we can use that said energy to burn that said calories. That's called the law of thermodynamics. That is energy. Energy, vegan gains. Energy. If you're burning calories, that means you're alive. That means you have energy. It might be low energy, it might be high energy, but as long as your heart is beating, that means you're burning calories. That means you're creating energy. It's like the potential for thunderstorms. It requires a certain amount of energy to come together to create a thunderstorm. The potential is there for all those factors to come together. Just like the potential is there for you to lose weight or gain it. What's the potential? You already have the inflow of energy. humans, energy. If our heart's beating, we're burning calories, either from fat that we have on us or from food we're eating, we're burning calories. That's energy, right? The food we take in, I'm gonna use this as food. It was food, banana. The banana is a source of energy. The calories in the banana is energy. It's a source of energy. We consume that banana. The body then breaks down that energy so we can have usable energy by pancreas, liver, glucose, glycogen, sugar. We run on energy, sugar mainly, right? Then there's a calorie number. The metabolism dictates all this. Your body weight, your height, all this dictates this, right? And if we are south of that number, that means we're burning off a lot of energy. That means we're going to lose weight because we're using a lot more energy than what we're holding on to. Fat is energy. It's unused energy, but it's stored energy. It takes the form of another. So it's stored energy, potential energy that could be used at our discretion if we're not eating enough. So what the fuck are you talking about? You need to read about the laws of thermodynamics real good. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It just takes the form of another. It doesn't get no better than that. It just converts to one form from another form. Calories in, calories out. So I'm done talking about you, man. You killed your cat. Deal with it. Cat's dead. It's your problem. Vince probably was drunk. He shouldn't have went on your shit without evidence. I would have came on there and like Ice Cube and no Vaseline with the NWA and pushed your shit in. You would have seen poop in the back of your eyes with all that evidence. I would have shoved up your ass. Since you like taking shit up your hoo-hoo anyway. And that gay test you took, you had to take all that. We know you a punk. You sit up here and fantasize about Jasmine being a tranny. You fantasize about being a tranny. You fantasize about having lesbian sex. Alpha man don't think like that. We like puss, asshole. We like to fuck it. Let me tell my wife I fantasize. I wish she was a dude with a dick. My woman will leave my motherfucking ass. Straight men don't have thoughts like that. The fuck is wrong with you? If you gay, you gay though. Don't try to act like you not, because we know when you stuck that banana up your ass and your obsession with Frank Toronto and your obsession dreams and your arc massage and fuck or die shit, that tells us a lot. Straight guys can pick up on that shit. You might as well just come on out of the closet, man. Be like Diddy. Come out the closet. Come on out that motherfucker. Come on out that motherfucker. It's 2024. People gonna accept you. If you gay, man, I accept you, faggot. Do you, boo? But don't try to act like you one of us. We like puss. Pussy. I like to fuck it and love it and lick it. Like pussy. I don't know what the fuck you like, but I know the fuck real man like. If ain't no real man come here, my woman was this. Anyway, man, you killed your cat. Deal with it. And if you have a problem with it, comment down below. I'm talking to you, go fuck yourself. Facts are facts. And I know you like to try to challenge people to fight. I'm gonna keep saying this because I want you to hear me. If you challenge me, I'm not gonna let you bag out. I'm not gonna let you bag out. So please do it. Because I'm not gonna let you bag out. I don't care how big you is. I don't care how strong you is. If you challenge me, you're gonna have to see that through. You like to challenge everybody. And a lot of times it goes nowhere. But I'm gonna be that one. If you challenge me, I'm gonna start making phone calls. I'm gonna start making phone calls. If I gotta pay to get your ass here, you coming to Atlanta, boy. I'm gonna show you how we do it down here. You took your little ass to that funky ass rally. People say that was some alpha shit. Now you went there because you know there were gonna be police there to protect your ass from getting the shit beat out you. Down here, we don't give a fuck about the cops. Just keep that in mind. Other than that, though, you had yourself a good one. Maybe next time, listen to the veterinarians. Do that. Listen to the vet. That's all I got to say, man. You keep making them vegan gains and motherfucking flex the vegan gain shit. What the fuck you do? Cold outside. Cold outside. Gotta hang the nail back up there. Picture falling the fuck down. Anyway, you keep doing what the fuck you do. And I'm keep doing the fuck I do. And I catch you on the next one, vegan gains. Stop killing animals. Listen next time. Maybe your animals won't die. You got some more animals. Now, I advise you listen to the vet. You can have a whole bunch of dead cats and dogs and shit, man. Have a good one.